this person order ride, and I go to pick her up. I can't reach in place. It happens to be a lady. I reach her at the pickup point. I called her. Like almost like 5 times. She didn't pick. Just hear me. She didn't pick. So, and I had already gotten to the pickup point. So I now parked very well in front of their gate, hoping that she was going to call me back. I said, let me just wait for a while. So I waited for like almost 10 minutes. You know, the normal waiting time is 5 minutes. So, but I waited for like 10 minutes. She didn't turn up. Okay. I now called her again. Eventually, she picked up. She said, where are you? I said, I'm parked in front of your gate. She said, please, can I give her some time that she's coming? I said, ma, I've been waiting here for like 10 minutes. He said, please wait, I'm coming. She off. She was even the one that offed. She dropped the call. So I waited. So after like another additional 5 minutes, she didn't come. So I know the gate has a little hole. The gate has a little hole where that's if as I'm waiting and I'm trying the number, I'm looking to see whether she's coming. So after like 5 minutes, she didn't come again. I was still waiting. So I now called her again. She said, I'm coming now. I'm coming. This is why you're calling me. I'm coming. She dropped the call. I was still there. I had already accepted this ride. I would have cancelled it. So eventually, when she now came, she was holding a cup. That's like, you know, this small mug cup, like she's you know, something like liquid, you know what I mean. So she entered the car. And I asked her, is she ready? I didn't even, you know, go back to what already happened and all that. Since she has come, no problem, let's move. I asked her, are you ready? So are you ready for the, can we move? She said, yes, we can. So I now started the car. You know, before I parked in front of the gate, there was already a car parked in front of the gate. So I had to maneuver to see if I can get a space so that I will not block the road. To see if I can maneuver to see if I can park in front of their gate, in front of that car that had already parked in front of the gate. So not knowing that there was a very big hole in front of my car. There was a big hole in front of the place I was parked. There was a big hole. There's a big hole there. I had forgotten. Because when I was parking, I noticed that hole. So I maneuvered and I parked very well in front of the car that I already parked. So, but when I wanted to move now, I don't forget, say, whole day for front of that place where I parked. So that was how immediately I started the car and I, you know, tried to move. I now bumped into that hole. Bim! And I bumped into that hole. Bim! So and now I saw that since I already, you know, started going, since nothing, I looked at my dashboard, I looked at some speedometer, the temperature and all that, everything was still intact. So I didn't bother to go and check under if something had damaged under the car. So in the course of our journey, as I moved, as I'd already they move, after we don't bump into that hole, I'd already they move. The next thing I saw was she was sitting at the back. She now, you know, leaped forward a little bit, and looked at me. So I noticed she was looking at me and now turned. She said, and you cannot even apologize. Apologize? I don't understand. Now on look. Say, ma, apologize for what? He said, you didn't see that you spilled water on me? Oh boy, now I can't look, say, first, I've been waiting for you for over 15 minutes. I called you severally, you didn't pick. Waiting for over 15 minutes, you didn't come. When you came, you never apologized. Say, sir, sorry, see what delayed me. Now, the car don't bump. If the car spoil, will you still go on this? Star, apologized for what? Apologize for what? He said, can't you see that you spilled water on me? You are very rude. You are very rude. You are very rude. You are very rude. I said, ma, when you came, you didn't even apologize. I waited for over 15 minutes for you. You didn't come. You came and you entered the car and we moved. And you didn't even apologize. You didn't even care to apologize. You are saying I should apologize to you. Say, you are very rude. You are very rude. That's the way you behave. You are very rude. Bro. Bro, like seriously. Tell her, say, it's not always about you. You have to consider other people's feelings too. It's not always. He said, what? I don't know, saying at that place now go find trouble. What do you mean by that? Do you not even know who I am? Do you even know who I am? Now quarrel start inside moto. Oh boy, quarrel start inside moto. Oh, why is he the fuck up? Do you even know who I am? Do you know I would have fallen upstairs? Do you know I would have fallen upstairs? Do you know I would have fallen upstairs? Do you know who I am? Do you know what? Do you know what I'm going through? Oh, but so driver passenger quarrel inside. Oh, quarrel start inside motor driver passenger. I said you would have apologized to me. He said no. I will apologize. Apologize for what? Do you know who I am? Do you know I would have fallen upstairs? Do you know that I would have fallen upstairs? Do you know I would have fallen upstairs? And you're talking to me like this? Oh, well, we'll quarrel for like 15 minutes into the ride. That's all I say, ma. If you don't want to continue on this journey, let me drop you. He said, if I had wanted you to drop me, you would have dropped me since. I wouldn't even have entered. Please continue the journey, please. Drop me for what? Now I can't take no say this one get family, bro. This one maybe na. Oh, now I don't reason. Now I can't keep quiet. No great talk again. We can't continue the journey. Everywhere come quiet. Nobody greet talk to each other. That's so she take day. She sit down one side. Me self at the drive. I face front. Like say we be husband and wife. Everywhere quiet. That's how we continue the ride. That's how we the drive they go. Quiet. As I don't notice, I don't look my rear view mirror. If I look, I go look at face more. If I look, I go look at face more. Now I come let's say like 30 minutes into the ride. Now I come ask and say, are you still angry? He said, please drive, please. Please drive, please. They be asking me if I'm still angry. Please drive, please. Go and drop me off, please. Now I come tell her, say, please don't be angry. Don't be angry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you are, I'm very sorry. She don't talk. She don't answer me. And so we go until she reach her destination. But waiting at they try talk for this thing, be say sometimes the lesson where they inside be say sometimes try to be patient. Number one. Number two, sometimes it is good to say sorry. If you check the situation of things, I don't know what she's going through, and she doesn't even know what I'm going through. So we are two different people. So that sorry that I would have said in the beginning would have helped solved a lot of things. As the car didn't damage, to God be the glory, I would have said sorry. But because of I was emotional too, and she too didn't understand that I was emotional too at that point. You understand? When you waited for somebody for 15 minutes, when you're supposed to wait for 5 minutes, you waited for 15 minutes because you have already come. And I can't cancel the ride. You understand? So I don't already come for the ride. So and I now waited for 15 good minutes. Eventually, when you now came, you entered. You didn't even say, sorry, please. Sorry, something delayed me. You just entered and we continued. So that point, I be human being too. I don't be emotional. You understand? So her own emotion and my own emotion can't jam. But fire catch. So sometimes it's good to say sorry. Yeah, sorry goes a long way.